Alright, restarted. Alright, welcome back. Had to restart the live again. Cause I forgot to set my audio volume settings to headphones. Speaking of that, let me check to see if my microphone's on. Okay, my microphone is on. So we will be resuming this run, a run that we did in last week's live stream. I think it was last week. Or a couple weeks now. It's now Easter. Happy Easter, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good Easter. And yeah. I think I'm live again. Yeah. Just bringing up the chat on my phone. Bringing the chat up on my phone so I could see who comes in and says hi. So I could see who joins. And how many people come on, and yeah. Phone's at 87%. Wait a minute. Like, could I see myself? Okay, yes, I can see myself. Anyways, let's continue the run. Total up to 5 since we're heading towards a heavy grade. We're making a run for the grade through Kicking Horse Pass. We are entering Kicking Horse Pass right now at Golden, British Columbia. As we leave the Columbia River Valley behind and head eastbound towards Kicking Horse Pass. Full throttle. Making a run for the big grade at Kicking Horse Pass. Turn that on just in case the wheels start slipping. We're heading up the grade, eastbound through Kicking Horse Pass, to our where our final destination is at Kicking Horse Pass. We have just left Golden, or past Golden, where we said farewell to the Columbia River and hello to the Kicking Horse River as we head up the grade through Kicking Horse Pass towards Field, which is our final destination, where this will be the end of the run. We're Kicking Horse Pass, or mountain sub, because after this run is over I will probably do another part, probably do a sequel on this run that I'm doing right now over Kicking Horse Pass, the Lagan subdivision, in my next run. And yeah, for all you guys who enjoy me driving these trains over the Canadian Rocky Mountains, and yeah. Yes, I can do live streams, passenger train live streams, like Via Rail passenger trains. Via Rail passenger trains on the CN Niagara Corridor, for example. Other than freight trains. Freight trains normally travel this route, although the Rocky Mountaineer does travel this route. And of course, Canadian Pacific does have occasional heritage passenger trains that travel through this line as well, and yeah. got a long climb ahead of us. the heaviest slope that we would be yet to climb is only west of Palliser. So west of Palliser would be the steepest slope that we're yet to ascend. And yeah, we still got a long ways to go for that. And yeah. So yeah, for this part we will be seeing the Kicking Horse Canyon. The last part we saw Rogers Pass over the mountain sub, like going through the Glacier Tunnel or Cannot Tunnel, resuming from Glacier all the way to Golden, like descending the steep slope on Rogers Pass, and then heading through the Beaver River Canyon, and then the Columbia River Valley all the way to Golden. And yeah. Now for this part we're seeing the Kicking Horse Canyon to the east as we head eastbound up the grade, uphill instead of downhill in a previous run that I did last month. And yeah. So we're going uphill instead of going downhill, which was westbound to Golden. We're heading uphill, east, which is eastbound in this case. Eastbound up the grade towards Field, British Columbia. A division point between the Mountain Subdivision and the Lagan Subdivision. And yeah. Sure you guys can see me. If I do this. Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys can see me. It's all empty grain cars on this train. Yeah. Okay, I was checking on my phone to see if you guys can see my face. Still got a decent view of my face, just the light of the screen, and yeah. I wasn't planning on doing live, but I was bored and I had nothing else to do and decided to go live here. And yeah. Not to mention you guys get a good look at my headphones. And yeah. We're on a heavier grade as we go cruising towards Glenogle, then Palliser, I think. We are in full throttle. It's 2 engines. There will be a DPU added to the train once we get to Field. So it can make it up the grade further east, up the grade on the Lagan Subdivision. And yeah. We're just approaching Palliser. We got a long climb ahead of us from Golden to Field, and yeah. But this is part of the Mountain Subdivision, the Kicking Horse Canyon, as we head through the Rockies. juggle's just around the bend in the Kicking Horse Canyon. Speed seems to be maintaining pretty good as I hit up the grade, and yeah. Windows 11 Green Edition, welcome to the live stream. Hope your Easter weekend is going good. Mine's going okay. And yeah. Beginning to rocket towards Palliser. But that's actually okay because we're 2 engines only, even though it's empty grain. I'd like to get a good running start towards those hills as I hit up the grade through Kicking Horse Pass, and yeah. Fast, because I would like to get a good running start at the heavy grade on Kicking Horse Pass through Kicking Horse Canyon on the mountain sub, so I don't have to worry about stalling. It's always good to make a run for the big hill, and yeah, here we go. It's about to get heavier. Here we go. Now we're heading up a slope. But not as heavy as the one that's... But not as heavy as the one that's just west of Palliser. And east of... Or not east of Ottertail. No, still far from Ottertail. Ottertail is only 5 miles away from Field, and yeah. We're going quite the speed. 40. Yes, 40. kind of over the limit, but that's okay. We're going uphill. No matter, we still gotta do it. Gotta get up that grade somehow. Past Grenoble, and we're yet to pass Palliser. To the east of us is Palliser. Oh shit, we're slowing down a little too quickly. I hope we're not going into emergency. Or leak, slip. But at least we're not way down there yet. Should not stall. I do not want to stall. As long as we don't stall, we're okay. Above 25, but at least we're not completely stalled. At least we're not stalled yet. I mean, yeah, just nothing to worry about. We're not even at Palliser yet. there's the sign that says Palliser, so therefore we are not far from Palliser. Take this off. Take out the sweater. Palliser. We are at Palliser. We're gonna be speeding through Palliser to make a run for the big hill that's just west of Palliser, and yeah. So I say, yeah, we do need to make a run for the grade, and yeah. So we're keeping it in full throttle until we get to field. Yeah. 9531 east. Clear, Palliser, North track. We are really speeding as we head through Palliser and the mountain subdivision, and yeah, that's because I'm making a run for the grade that's just west of here. There's a really heavy grade that we're coming to, so we're making a run for the big hill. 44, about to get to 48. We are making a run for this heavy slope that's just west of here. Palliser, which is where we're at right now. And just around the bend is where that grade starts. Or maybe it's after the curve. Just went racing through Palliser. Yeah, the reason why we're going at this speed because we got a really heavy grade towards us. And heavy grade, that means we're getting closer to... here we go. We're ready to have some fun now. We're gonna have some real fun once we're on this hill. 1.5, it's gonna get heavier. I'm ever glad I put it in full throttle. It's probably 2 something, whatever, I don't know. But we got a long climb ahead of us. That's why we're going faster. To get up this grade quicker. So I don't have to worry about my train stalling. We're gonna have some real fun today. This had to be a fucking challenge to get up this grade. We're coming to a grade crossing soon, so it's just not far from here. And there it is. The grade crossing. Oh, it's really dropping. It's 35. If I could clear the crossing while staying above 25 or 30, I forget the speed limit here. If I do get clear of this crossing, I should be able to make it to Ottertail and Field without stalling out. Okay. It's all empty grain cars on this train. We do have to round some curves. I think we may still have a little ways to go yet. Like after we pass this crossing. I know there's a private crossing that's just west of here. A private grade crossing is just west of here, and yeah. That's right. Make it. I should make it. I'm almost at that private crossing, which means I'm almost up the grade. 18, okay, not bad. Uncle Larry. Let's head to that private railroad crossing. We're still coming. Yeah, I'm remaining. It seems like I'm remaining at 18 miles per hour. That's because I had a good running start at this grade. Field is where the train will get its DP. What the hell? I'm wheel slipping now. Wheels are suddenly slipping. The sand isn't working. So it's safe to say the sand isn't working. Now I'm liable to stall out thanks to wheel slippage. Should not happen. But it does. But not in this constant loop. Wait, what's going on here? I'm still at 15 miles per hour. But we're almost up this grade. Okay, the front end is up the grade. Now the rest of the train has to get over the grade. Oh yeah, there goes wheel slippage again. Man, it's so fucking annoying. That's why I didn't have a fucking DPU when I first started the run back in Revelstoke. And then suddenly wheels start slipping. I'm not even over. The rest of the train's not even over the heavy grade just yet. 13. Without any wheel slippage. Why is it in this constant loop? I don't get it. I'm liable to stall out. If the wheel slippage keeps coming back. I was going at a decent speed until the wheel started slipping. I got my sand on and it's not working. Unfortunately. Okay, now we're going at a decent speed. Or not. 15, the speed's going up again. Half of the train, even though half of the train is still on that heavy slope, and yeah. I actually thought it was gonna stall out until, yeah. Thankfully I didn't stall out. We still got a long ways, because we still got a long ways to go yet from field to here. I should be done, or whatever, should be done this run by 10, or whatever. Up in live for 37 minutes. should be. Alright, the speed's gonna start. Probably gonna start rocketing again. Since the rest of the train is out of that grade now. Yeah. It is uphill for the rest of the way until we get to field. So yeah, it's basically just uphill grades for hours and hours and hours till we get to field. A division point. Between the mountain subdivision, continuing further west through Kicking Horse Pass and eventually heading to the Columbia River Valley and all the way to Rogers Pass. We're first heading through the Beaver River Canyon and all the way to Rogers Pass. The Lagan subdivision, continuing further eastward through Kicking Horse Pass, all the way to Calgary. Through the mountains and all the way to Calgary to the prairies, and yeah. Between Calgary is a division point between the Brooks and Lagan subdivisions. Brooks subdivisions is over all the way through the prairies, the Canadian prairies, to the east. Yeah. 33. We're gonna keep cruising, because next thing you know we'll have a heavy grade through Ottertail. We still got a few more miles to go from here to Ottertail, then heading to Field, and where we will end our run. And yeah. Hotbox detector. That hotbox detector. We just passed Lean Show. I don't know how to pronounce that. should be due to pass Otter Tail next. That's where we'll start up a heavy grade to Kicking Horse Pass, and then we'll be heading through the Otter Tail River Bridge. Another interesting location would be the Otter Tail River Bridge. We should be seeing, or we still got a few more, another 2 or 3 more miles to go before Otter Tail. And yeah, we are going at a decent speed up the grade. Back up to 6, because it looks like we're coming to another heavier slope right there. That should give us an extra boost towards that slope. No, it looks like, yeah, we are. I was right the first time. Because it kind of took us somewhat a while to get to the heavy slope, and yeah. We made it up that last slope, which was just west of Palliser, so we should be able to make it through Otter Tail to get to Field, and yeah. Otter Tail, which is only 5 miles from Field, and yeah. Try bringing it to full throttle. As long as our wheels don't slip. If our wheels start slipping, we're gonna have to throttle back off we don't have to go to 8 just yet. We can just keep it at 6. Because we're not on heavier slopes just yet. Got around to that bend first. Mile 10.9, milepost 9, could be Otter Tail, forget because busy lots, yeah. Now full throttle. Following the Kicking Horse River westward towards Field. To the east. Okay, and just down the line should be the sign that says Otter Tail, which is not far from Field, which is our final destination, where we will end our run of this empty grain train over the mountain subdivision, our journey from Revelstoke to Field. This is the finale of us driving this empty grain train over the mountain subdivision from Revelstoke to Field, British Columbia, between the Selkirk and Rocky Mountains. And yeah. Throttle back to 6. 42 is good enough. Okay. Down the tracks is that sign that says Otter Tail. The Otter Tail River Bridge is not far from here. And yeah. map house, or Ottertail. Ottertail. To the west, or to the east. To the east of Ottertail, which is just a field. Yes. Next thing you know, we'll be at 50 miles per hour, and that should get us up the grade. So it's safe to say we're accelerating as fast as we can towards heavy slopes, because I don't have a DPU on this train. Like, from when I did this a long time ago, like off stream, before I started live streaming on my channel, I made it up the grades just fine with a DPU on this train. When I took it off, it was just a lot more challenging than I expected. So, to make it easier for when we run this train over the Lagged sub in our next run, whatever one the heck that will be, the DPU will be added. It's safe to say I went into this concept builder editor thing for OpenRails. I went in there and added the DPU back to the train and to another empty train that I run over the MLT scenic routes, and yeah. So far I seem to still be going downhill. Safe to say we're going at passenger train speed, via speed, through the Rocky Mountains and the mountain subdivision, which is something you'd be seeing when I'm driving via rail passenger trains on stream of OpenRails. And I'm yet to get a webcam for my PlayStations. I could get a capture card from Amazon, which allows me to plug in. Not only that I get to use the webcam, still get to use the webcam from my laptop, I can even use this camera for my for a webcam. Like plug it into the SBU thing, to my HDMI plug to my camera, and hook it up from there and use that as a webcam. Like, I might use this for a webcam on my PlayStation. I'm going faster than usual. That's because I've got a really good running start towards Ottertail, and let's head up to the Ottertail. I'm going a little bit too fast, so I can let it slow down just a little bit, just for the curves. And no train would be going at this speed. The reason why I am, because I want to get a good running start of the grade through Ottertail, and yeah. We are heading eastbound through Ottertail towards Field, and yeah. Okay, throttle back up to 6. Shut the valve off. Turn the sand back on. off we go through the grade towards field. And yeah. Okay, let's bring it to full throttle. Fuck it. I could always bring it back to 6 if the wheels do start slipping, and yeah. Uh-oh, am I slipping now? No, I'm not. Eastbound grain empty through Ottertail. Heading towards field. That's her. Throttle to beat the heavy grade. We're not far from field. We're only 5 miles from field. Now we're 4 miles from field. Our final destination. Yeah. Our final destination on the mountain sub. It's already 10:01. Should be done in the next 9 minutes. Or even 10 minutes. And 10 or 9 minutes. Got a red or yellow signal, which means I'm not too far from field. Okay, south track. Yes, I do want to take the south track and heading up the grade to field. 31 miles per hour. .28 over 30 mile an hour speed limits, so it doesn't matter. And not to mention we're not too far from field, and yeah. Shut the bell off for now. This grade crossing is only 3 miles, or yeah, 3 miles from field, and yeah, it's really a quiet railroad crossing, but not to mention this road is a very quiet road, and yeah, 26 miles per hour. We're only, okay, passing the sign that says fields. We're only a mile away from field now, and yeah. Okay. Heading through the canyon. We're heading to the end, coming to the end of the Kicking Horse Canyon. The Kicking Horse Canyon. So therefore, we are not far from field. Gonna be okay. I just gotta make sure the switch is set for me to head into field on the south track, and yeah. Okay, the switch is just right there, and here is field. Approaching field. So, 9531 east, restricting at field, entering cautionary limits. And I can't even see the switches, unfortunately. You know what? I might end up bringing it up on the north track if there's a good chance. Yeah, the switch was correct, so yeah. We're bringing her in on the north track. Slowing it down to 20. Okay. South track and fields. Might as well take that switch and cross over to that track. And yeah. So yeah, south track in. Restricting signals. Entering cautionary limits on the south track. Field. Entering cautionary limits on the south track. Throttled it back to 5. So therefore the grade is going to help us reduce speed. Gradually reduce speed as we head into field. And yeah. Need to throttle back a little bit more. Yeah, one more notch to 4. After ascending the steep slope through the Kicking Horse Canyon. So therefore we are exiting the Kicking Horse Canyon. And reduced our speed to 15 miles per hour as we head eastward into field on the south track. So, empty grain train. Arriving in the field on the south track. It's just my TV making that noise. So we're going through the track, going through the switch through field, entering. The rest of the train is almost completely into field, even though we're already in field. Right there is just a private road. Here. Okay, we're just about to clear that switch in the south track. Yeah, we're entering field on the salt track. Bringing this empty grain train in on the south track. Bringing it right up to the depot on the south track. Mile 0.0 and 130 mile 10.0 on the mountain sub, and mile 136.6 on the Lagan subdivision. Follow it up so I can bring the speed up a little bit more. What? Yeah, I'm good. No, not yet. Okay. I don't know if my mic picked it up. And turn off the sand. We don't need it. We're not climbing a grade anymore. The grade should be able to slow us down. Submerged. Should be enough to hold our train down. Okay, we're slowing down, Alright. Which one's the handbrake again? There we go. Now we get the handbrake on. The train brake on. Or we don't need to put the handbrake on, since we're just trading off cruise. But anyways, we have officially arrived in field, our final destination. And this was the finale. So therefore, I hope you enjoyed this run, this journey all the way from Revelstoke to Field, British Columbia, over the mountain subdivision, and yeah, hope you have enjoyed it. Our journey from Revelstoke to Field, British Columbia, over the mountain subdivision. So I might be having a premiere coming out on Monday. I'm not sure if I'll be rail fanning Monday. I'll see how it goes during the week. And I could do a live stream on Wednesday next week, so hope everyone has a good Easter. Happy Easter, even though it's not Easter time. It is Easter time, but it's not Easter yet. And hope you guys have a great night. Thank you guys who came in and joined. Some people who do chat and who chatted with me, or just sit there and watch my lives. And yeah, other than that, hope you guys enjoyed it, and